Gbpusd on my weekly chart close on a key resistance level. So this is second time price has been retesting this particular level. We have this resistance, which is this level. So price has been retesting this level the second time, this resistance level. Price retested last week and failed to close above it. This week price also retested that same level again and also failed to close above this particular level. So what we expect this week, we expect price to move back to this next support level. If price fail to close below this support level, we expect price to resume up. Then if price close below this level, we expect price to resume downtrend movement. We expect price to move to this next support, then retest, then we'll see further price to this next weekly support level. So let's look at the daily chart of the Gbpusd USD. So on my daily chart, we have this channel. So price has tested this high of this channel and also tested the low of this channel. So we expect price to do a retest back to this high, or if price close below this channel, we expect price to resume downtrend to this next support, weekly support level, which also is a resistance, which is also a support level on the weekly chart. So if price break out of this trend line, we expect price to move to this next support level. Then if price need to retest this zone, then we see further price push for the Gbpusd to the downside. Now we still have a uptrend structure. Because we still have a series of higher low on the pounds USD. So once price break out of this weekly resistance level, we expect price to continue to push lower for the pounds USD. So let's look at our next pair, which is the dollar index. The dollar index on my weekly chart close on a support level. So long price close on this support level, you might be seeing price reversal back to this next resistance level for the dollar index, because we have a resistance at this area. So we expect price to move back to this resistance level. So long we have this first breakout at this area, we expect price to move to this next resistance level for the DSY. If price break this resistance, we expect further up movement, but if price fail, we expect price to reverse back to the downside for the DSY. So let's look at the daily chart of the DSY. So on my daily chart, you can see currently we are still on the support level on the daily chart also. So now we are on the daily support level and price tested this resistance and closed below the resistance, which means price closed on the support. So we expect the DSY to push to this next resistance level. So if price break this resistance level, we expect price to retest them, further push for uptrend. But once price fail to break this resistance level, we expect price to push back to the downside. So for our selling scenario for the DSY this week, we expect price to break this level and retest. We expect price to break this level and retest before we start looking for selling opportunity for the DSY. So DSY this week, we expect price to, so long price is on the support level, we expect price to move to this next resistance level for the DSY this week. So let's look at our next pair, which is the Euro USD. Euro USD on my weekly chart close on a resistance level already. We have this resistance level on the Euro USD, and we also have that same level as a support level on the Euro USD on the weekly chart, and we also have the first breakout at this area. So we expect price to retest this support level before we see further push for up for Euro USD. We expect price to retest this zone before we see any further push for the Euro USD this week, because price currently is on a resistance level on the Euro USD. So what we expect for our buy scenario? For our buy scenario, we expect price to break out of this high, retest, then look out for possible buying opportunity, because price need to convert this resistance to support for look for any possible buying opportunity for the Euro USD for this coming week. So let's look at the daily chart of the Euro USD. So on my daily chart, we have price close on this resistance level. So now we have price on this resistance level. This indicates a price reversal for the Euro USD, and we have an inside back candlestick already on this level, which indicates a reversal. So we expect price to move to this next support level for this coming week. We expect price to move to this next support level for this coming week. A break of the support level, expect further push, then retest for price to continue to go lower. But if price break out of this high this week, once price break out of this high this week, we expect further uptrend movement. We expect a retracement, then we'll see further push for the Euro USD back to the upside for this coming week. But our scenario for this week, we should expect price to move lower this week for the Euro USD. So let's look at our next pair, which is the Australia USD. Currently, I'm in Australia USD. I'm selling the Australia USD currently because I'm expecting price to continue to go lower on the Australia USD. But before I break down the weekly analysis of the Australia USD, if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. So let's continue with our weekly analysis. So on Australia USD, you can see that we have price close on the resistance level on Australia USD. So long price tested this resistance level, we expect price to move to this next support level for the Australia USD. So we expect price to move to this next support level, and we have price on the resistance level already. So let's go to the daily chart of the Australia USD. So on my daily chart, I have this shining already, this trend line break already. Price has closed below this trend line. All we expect on Australia USD, we expect price to retest this level and price will continue to push lower for the Australia USD. We have this area as our target for the Australia USD. So we expect price to continue to push lower on Australia USD because price has closed, has break this our trend line already. So we expect more further price movement down for the Australia USD this coming week. For buying scenario for the Australia USD, we expect price to break this high, this shining high, this trend line high, then retest it and see further push for the Australia USD. So let's look at our next pair, which is the Gold USD. Gold USD on my daily chart. So let's start from the weekly chart. Gold USD on my weekly chart close on this weekly zone. So we have price on this resistance zone, and with this particular zone is still a free zone. Price can break it and price can also retest from it. So our scenario for gold this week, we expect price to close above this high, then retest to see further buy for Gold USD. Or for selling scenario, we expect price to break this low, then retest to see further levels to sell for Gold USD. So we still expect more bullish continuation for the Gold USD this coming week. That's our major scenario. So let's look at the daily chart of the Gold USD. From my daily chart, I expect more buy opportunity on the Gold USD. So we expect price to retest this zone. We expect price to retest this zone and further uptrend the movement for Gold USD. So secondly, from fundamental analysis, so long this Iran and Israel war has started again, so we expect more further uptrend move for gold this coming week because of the Middle East tension. So long we have that crisis on the Middle East, we expect more buying opportunity on the gold this coming week. So look out for more buying opportunity from this my trend line, which is this level. Look out for more buying opportunity from this level to buy gold to more uptrend. We expect price to continue to push higher for Gold USD this coming week. So look out for your buying opportunity from this level. So look out for your buying opportunity from this level for price to continue to push higher for the Gold USD. But if price break below this level, we are saying scenario, if price break below this level, expect a retracement, then we'll see further downtrend movement for the Gold USD. So this is our analysis for this week. If you find this weekly analysis helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more trading tips and weekly forex analysis. So see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.